Chien-Pao has been one of the most popular Pokemon in Gen 9 competitive singles since day one. Weavile but better has survived the wave of bans and currently towers over the format as by far the most prominent offensive Pokemon. Chien-Pao's massive attack and speed stats, damage enhancing ability, incredible offensive stab combination, and access to excellent priority moves make it extremely difficult to respond to. This is the Pokemon to beat right now, and many players believe it's just too much to handle. The player base was surveyed, and the majority of players who either met previous suspect test requirements or have certain ladder or tournament results believe that Chien-Pao is a problem at the moment. Chien-Pao is currently the subject of a suspect vote. To vote on the fate of Chien-Pao in Gen 9 OU, you need to make a new Pokemon Showdown name with the prefix OUZO and meet certain requirements. I'll link the thread that has all the information in the description. You can then vote for Chien-Pao to stay or be banned. I urge you all to get involved. Even if you're a newer player, give it your best shot. You might just be able to get there. And with how close the previous vote was on terrestrialization, your vote will count. I'm going to be going for the voting requirements again myself. But what will I be voting for? Let's get right into it. Like this video and subscribe to the channel for more informative content about competitive Pokemon. It's clear to see that Chien-Pao has a stranglehold on the metagame right now. 20 Gen 9 games were played in week 1 of SPL, and Chien-Pao was used 20 times in these games. It can feel a bit silly when both players are using Chien-Pao as their offensive powerhouse, and both players have built their teams around supporting Chien-Pao as much as possible, with teammates like Hatterene to discourage Stealth Rock. This kind of central offensive presence can make every team feel the same and lead to these awkward mirror matches. However, despite these stats and a few meta team mirror matches, I think that the week 1 games were very entertaining to watch overall, and there was a surprising amount of variety and creativity. Although I do think Chien-Pao has a bit of an unhealthy dominance, I think that the timing is just not great for a ban like this. We're in the middle of both Smogon Premier League and the official Smogon tournament. A Pokemon almost as problematic as Chien-Pao, Garganacl, has proven to be extremely dominant and centralizing itself. It has been used very commonly, so much so that Covert Cloak has been a very common item, an item used purely to be able to switch in safely against Garganacl's Salt Cure. Garganacl forcing Pokemon to waste their item slot on a form of counterplay to a single move is pretty unhealthy as well. If we ban Chien-Pao, yes, we're getting rid of a dominant force that is quite difficult to respond to, that is centralizing the game, but we're also getting rid of one of the format's strongest wall breakers, a Pokemon that can effectively break through the problematic Garganacl and other popular defensive Pokemon at the moment. I fear that if we ban this Pokemon, we would just result with the next best broken thing rising to the top and creating a potentially even worse metagame. I normally would not defend a broken Pokemon just because it's an answer to another broken Pokemon. I think taking action is important, even if we enter a period of temporary instability and chaos. Sometimes that's necessary when balancing a Pokemon format. If banning one thing results in the next broken thing rising to the top, so be it. Just ban that next best Pokemon as well. We need to get to the end result of a balanced format one way or the other. However, the timing is just not good to plunge the metagame into uncharted territory right now. The council has gotten a lot of action done before SPL. They took care of most of the problematic Pokemon in the game, and now the metagame is in a much more orderly state. We could keep going, but I believe we should just accept the meta we have at the moment. Let this format be defined by broken Chien-Pao and Garganacl just for now, not only because of SPL, but because Pokemon Home is just around the corner, which will completely change everything. We'll basically be starting from square one at that point, and I'm pretty sure Chien-Pao would just be retested in that environment anyway. I also don't think Chien-Pao is as dominant as Pokemon like Palafin, Annihilape, and Chi-Yu were. Those Pokemon felt almost impossible to reasonably answer. Chien-Pao is centralizing and restricting, but I don't feel as helpless against it. So yeah, I'm gonna be voting no ban on Chien-Pao. But I also am not playing in SPL. If I was, I wouldn't want the meta shaken up so much mid-tournament. But maybe the SPL players feel differently. Maybe they all hate Chien-Pao. And if they do, I'm sure they'll just vote to ban it. If you disagree with my choice, feel free to share your thoughts down below. There's plenty of time for me to change my mind. This is just how I feel right now. Thank you for watching. I'll be doing a live stream soon, reacting and commentating to the Week 2 SPL replays. When I decide on a time, I'll make a YouTube post, so subscribe to see that post and be notified of when I go live. Thank you to the patrons. If you'd like to send me a team to look at in a video, or request a video topic for me to cover, take a look at my Patreon link in the description for more information. Like this video and subscribe to the channel for more informative content about competitive Pokemon.
The money got different, cause of what I'm spending. The money got different,
Oh, it's
cause of what I'm
Megaphone!
spending.
Whoa!
The money
KO'd
got
by
different,
one hit! It's
cause
scattered
of what I'm
spikes!
spending. The money got different.